My better put how far. Hope see all man they fine. Hope see all man woke up fine. Today in another episode for Beta Torpoh, and for Beta Torpoh today we go the language on a story with some Cameroonian filmmaker and boss lady businesswoman in name na Tessy Eseme. So make una stay tuned, and just after the break, me and Tessy will the language on a Beta Torpoh. Hi, Beta people. I bring you guys good news. So if you're in the USA, Canada, Ireland, France, or Spain, you can actually send money to the MTN mobile money account or Orange mobile money account of your recipient in Cameroon for free. What do you have to do? Just download the SendWave app. You can download the SendWave app on Google Play or on App Store and fill in your details, and that's it. Just because you're a better person, you actually get the chance to have $10 for free. When you're inputting your details, just use our promo code BETATINS and your recipient in Cameroon is going to get $10 for free. So that's it. Download the SendWave app today and send money to your loved ones in Cameroon for free. So, as I tell you, my better people, today, me and Tessy Eseme will go the language on a Beta Torpoh. Tessy, how far?
I do.
You enjoy life?
Man will do a man chop and
the way you shy.
I want the life, you know.
You want to let me?
Yes, no. I have money.
When me, I want to let you instead.
Sense on my way.
Now, so. All right, so we'll take some short break and then we'll come back. Me and Tessy will continue the language on a Beta Torpoh. Hi, Beta people. I bring you guys good news. So if you're in the USA, Canada, Ireland, France, or Spain, you can actually send money to the MTN mobile money account or Orange mobile money account of your recipient in Cameroon for free. What do you have to do? Just download the SendWave app. You can download the SendWave app on Google Play or on App Store and fill in your details, and that's it. Just because you're a better person, you actually get the chance to have $10 for free. When you're inputting your details, just use our promo code BETATINS and your recipient in Cameroon is going to get $10 for free. So that's it. Download the SendWave app today and send money to your loved ones in Cameroon for free. All right, so Tessy, tell we like, for person where you don't know you, how you introduce yourself?
Tessy Eseme.
Yes. Okay, what did you do? Like, okay, we know say be filmmaker, we know say be producer, we know say be script writer. Besides that, what you do? No.
Well, side hustle, I get some, how they call, since na some talk pidgin, how they call pyjama or sleepwear for pidgin.
Nighty. They take as nighty,
Okay, I get sleepwear line. And I get a logistic firm.
Wow, interesting. All right, so we'll talk about how you enter inside film, because we know you're inside movie industry. So tell me about how you enter inside movie industry. You study film, theater as for school?
Not school, but as side hustle. I learn for Ghana because I be there Ghana for do maritime. Of course, any Cameroonian to say the Ghana, or man just assume say then a day. So I be there Ghana for the maritime for my first year. As concentrate on my school. Then second year I enter into script editing.
Okay.
I started by editing scripts for companies in Ghana.
Okay.
Then my third year I try for enter into acting, but I realized no, not for me. I run, but I can't get plenty jobs there for work on sets.
Okay.
So
you actually started from Ghana.
Yes.
Okay. So what's the big head is like you that's why even at see be like for Duam.
Yes, I always write. I always write. I start write very early. As I be write for Cameroon for when I sample Saint-Jean.
Okay.
I write for maths. So I always like for write. So I reach for Ghana now. I focus the writing to one thing and it be under movies, filmmaking. So
wow, interesting. So tell me, well from there you come back for Cameroon now.
And from there I come back after my graduation. I stay for Ghana for 1 year. I learned directing
Movie directing.
Yeah, movie directing.
Wow.
So I decided for come back, but then I come back for can learn the Cameroon industry because for it be easy for me, but the industry be saturated.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, for Cameroon, we still grow. So I be thinks okay, it'd be all right for me for come giving my 2 cents for this side of the industry. So I study the industry for a bit, and I decided okay, no matter start by producing to get to see how other directors work here. And so I produced my first movie, Expression. And
when was that?
When? 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, I produced my first movie, Expression, and you know, do bad. But my mistake will be I say I enter now, I focus now on the movie making and not on the business side of it
the
all.
movie.
Yeah, so the thing be kind of stress me a little bit then. But it be help me because I think I like a school because I get to know plenty things them about. So the industry for here be different from because I can't know the idea for this. So I begin to adjust the two, and so far so good.
Wow. So since 2016 up till 2021 with the Inside Now, after Expression, the next film
I do Where I Come From last year. I shoot Where I Come From last year, which was a massive success. Yeah. So I ever take my time. I need rush for do anything I do for my life. So for now, I already work on my next production. I get like 4 already. So yes.
Wow. All right. So we'll talk about Where I Come From. We'll talk about the film. Like, you know, tell me about the process. I mean, the story. What's inspire you for write that kind?
I would say the first way inspire me as an interview, where they do about picking way lost for Bamenda. That way the crisis just start. So the interview they picking, and you know even know how to express yourself.
Yeah.
So and I find it was very embarrassing and difficult to watch. So I decided for write a story about some picking way go school like the everyday education and going to class, the traditional form of education. But she's well spoken. She's extremely intelligent. To bring a limelight into proper language to speak, because it don't necessarily mean say sorry I sweat. It don't necessarily mean say you must go for class or you must learn how to talk now for class or learn how to express yourself now for class. So where I come from, it came out from that idea, and it became. We touched a little other aspects, gambling, alcoholism, and it was well received. So.
Yeah, it actually was. I mean, how many awards so far?
I stopped counting.
I've not lost count.
I stopped counting.
Wow. All right. So, you know, I mean, with that massive success, but then I think plenty Cameroonians never get the opportunity to watch the movie because it don't only been a premiere, and besides the premiere, it never really did for any major platforms yet. Like, you work on Eseme.
Yeah, I'm working on it, and unfortunately, the movie not get any Nigeria because I would tell you honestly, that is the only thing holding it back. The fact say we not get any Nigerian face. Like if I don't go as far as
really?
Yeah. But so far we are still negotiating. We'll never give up.
Okay, I better explain that part. Like why some Nigerian face
They get market. Their people are marketable. Their actors are marketable, which is not any fault of theirs. They've done a good job over the years. But we can't hold it against ourselves that our movies are not marketable because we don't have Nigerians. I cannot make my movie dependent on any Nigerian face. So the fact, because the main actress for the movie now, Faith Fidel, the little girl, and the fact that she's already on Netflix is a stepping stone. That is alone is a marketable face. So if I have to go head-to-head with Netflix about a marketable movie, then Where I Come From is enough.
Yeah, makes sense.
We talk.
All right, so okay, we'll talk about like you say you work on your next project. Tell me about you know, wait till it come up. Recently, you do some workshop for the disabled, like
I get some project, the disability project.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's focused on training and educating people with disabilities or persons with disabilities in the movie sector in Cameroon, the media sector. Recently, we've added sports to it, football to be specific. And not just for bring limelight or because we'll film it and we'll make it a documentary within the training, is to bring a wider awareness of what people with disabilities go through in Cameroon. So now
especially for inside the showbiz.
Yeah, especially for, and we'll focus it on showbiz. Like I will say, I cannot teach you what I don't know.
Exactly.
Showbiz is my field. So that is why, and I have, fortunately enough, I have people who are into other sectors who can have come into the project, like Uncle B, Mr. Bea, who is a legend in the industry. So he's a mentor for the cause, and we'll take it from there and see how big we can make it get.
Wow. Okay, makes sense. I mean, what inspire you for, touch disabled people there?
Now the way I grew up, I grew up with my auntie. If he come over, go buy mambo, he come over one disabled person from nowhere, yeah. So we always get someone for house. Okay. So initially, as children, we'll be looking at say yes. Because they bring them for house, we are forced to take care of them. So in that time and that age, we'll be looking like some burden. Yes, but as time went on, you succeed because we be there with plenty for us as speaking them. We succeed for take out the aspects, say, now a burden where you get for accommodate them. No, they are people.
Yeah.
They are just different from you, but
they're people.
Yeah, they are people. So over the years, I've always thought of, okay, how can I? Because I'm not sure I'm not sure I will ever get enough money for give them, help the people who I want help. Yeah. So I believe knowledge is power, knowledge is freedom, and so I feel share empowerment. The little way I get.
Wow, interesting. All right, so we'll take a short break and then we'll come back. We'll continue longer on a Beta Torpoh with Tessy.
Hi, Beta people, I bring you guys good news. So if you're in the USA, Canada, Ireland, France, or Spain, you can actually send money to the MTN mobile money account or Orange mobile money account of your recipient in Cameroon for free. What do you have to do? Just download the SendWave app. You can download the SendWave app on Google Play or on App Store and fill in your details, and that's it. Just because you're a better person, you actually get the chance to have $10 for free. When you're inputting your details, just use our promo code BETATEENS and your recipient in Cameroon is going to get $10 for free. So that's it. Download the SendWave app today and send money to your loved ones in Cameroon for free.
All right, so Tessy, I want to more discuss about, Cameroonian film industry. But before we go into like the Cameroonian film industry in general, I want to more talk about women for inside Cameroonian film industry. Because most of the, it be male dominated, especially when it comes to master script writers and producers like the filmmakers. Now mostly the males that they dominate the industry. That's not so it is. So you as woman for inside industry, how it don't be for you?
For me, my experience, I say, anytime I get on a set, any man they ask me, you know, be actress, you know, go act.
But then they expect you to have a front camera, then they expect you to.
So people, they get like shock when they say, okay, they have a back camera strictly. So, but to me, it's not even, it's not supposed to be a topic of discussion. Not everybody wants to be in front of the camera, especially because I'm a fine girl, in quotes. So, but for the industry, but to each his own. People, they like for be for front camera, they are good at it.
Exactly.
But I like for people that people, they not be good at the thing, but they want only be for the fame. So I think we have a couple of those in the industry, but so far so good. I think the industry, the bit dominated, can be dominated, and it's already, we are already on that path by the females in the industry. We are doing amazing stuff. Irrespective of the difficulties, and I believe, say, we know the over talk about which is always very sexual, the male domination and all that.
I want them to talk about the difficulties, the way.
I know if you know, I know if you tell you.
Okay, so the way you don't experience that. What's with the difficulties, the way you don't experience that?
I never really experience them for a year. So I know if you really talk, I only hear people their stories then, because sometimes I ask, but. And anything I will give you, now from experience, you'll be now a point of view from other people their experience. And I don't think it will be fair because people feel like people feel like exaggerate.
Yeah.
So I don't feel.
So from your own experience, that you come, ultimately easy for you. I see.
It wasn't easy because I wasn't trying to be an employee. I was a boss.
Yes.
I was coming as, okay, this is what I'm coming to do. I'm coming to employ you.
Exactly.
Yes. So for me, it was different. It was rather for people to take me seriously, or because when they get on set, I've had people who have come on my set and went directly to the director if they needed anything.
No one talk for you.
They need to talk for me.
They don't feel say woman.
Probably, but I no one assume, and I've never bothered to ask her. It's my set. If I don't want you there, I'll tell you to leave. But I've never gotten to that stage. So, but I feel things that the only thing that way, if they come on set, they'll kind of like downplay your role as a female, especially if you're not known, because I'm not a known face in the industry. I'm not a social media person. So when they come on set, and on my set, I do everything. I will serve you food. If it's time for lunch or breakfast, I will do it. I don't really bother because my time is my money.
Exactly.
If I don't do it on time, I'll have to pay an extra day or extra time. So when people come on set, they need to really tell, so okay, the girl now they lead the project, or so they're always like, yeah. And I'm used to it, and it doesn't bother me.
All right. So, besides that you like me, I really want to move, really express as much as possible the difficulties the woman face inside male-dominated industry, because some women they feel say, and I feel say now why that way for me you be like inspiration, because you can't do your own thing. Some women they get that idea, they even get the possibilities, but they fear. Fear is a big factor. Where some women they fear that kind. I go fit to massa. I get for go gather the people there. I get for find director, find producer, I go fit. Or some people they calculate say okay, but whether they go take me seriously, so other woman they feel say as woman, if you do the kind of thing, they just feel say no, who's I come on money? Who's I come on money? No kind of thing. So like now when I really want to more as much as possible express the fact say no limit, no be calculated because I be woman. You know if you work so or you know if you work so.
For the fear aspect, I should say me are the fear pass all man. They only think I don't think. That's for me for yeah. But at the end of the day, you have something to offer. You get something for give. So that determination has to be, that determination get for be bigger than your fear.
Exactly.
It's easy to say it, but then when you look at where you want to be, you get for put that fear aside, because the fear will only hold you back. Because when I got in, okay, I knew nobody in the industry.
Okay.
It was just by chance that I went out and a friend and I bumped into Alain Menget. So he's the one introduced me to, for my first set, he introduced me to everybody. Then now, for who was, that is the crew. He introduced me to most of my crew, and he made life so much easier because then the ice had been broken.
Yeah.
You see. And the fact that he's a good communicator and not be get for overstress for convince people then for come on my set or for see how massive I need the project to be. So that was an easy thing for me. So I believe, say, for that experience, I feel talk, say, put yourself in a position where you're going to meet the people you need.
Exactly.
So that was my first experience and my first lesson. Because if I get for only she doesn't say, okay, overthink how we do. Yes, you can have money, but if you don't get people or if you don't get contacts to get you to where you want to be, it will become a lot difficult.
Yeah.
And even if you don't have money, make yourself available in that space. If you talk, say, okay, as if you talk as comedian, you should done for your house, might bring a good instance of what to do. Okay, some person complain online say they don't take any Anglophone for the recent can opening on AFCON or the so if you're not being known, if they don't see you, they can't hire you for your house. No. So just
you have to put yourself out there,
you have to
do the necessary.
I talk and so, but it's not easy.
Yeah, it has.
Yes, but at the end of the day, your goal has to be bigger than your fear.
Exactly.
Yes, so you get to make yourself available or try to put yourself in a position where you meet people that will make life a little bit easier. But it's not always, you might meet the wrong people and you make mistakes.
Yeah.
So you take a step back, you reevaluate, and then you make another step forward or 10 steps forward.
Exactly. So I want to know, like, according to your opinion, what's the relationship between females and for inside movie industry? Because we from what we see on social media a lot of times, we see and see camp the day, they all side though. Yeah. We see and see camp the day before our industry be very, very obvious because we know for plenty, and the people that they in the limelight or people that they actually do the movies, they know plenty.
Yeah.
So when would they see? Wait, would they see the easily make them give? I mean, it give a perception and it make how they judge the industry based on what would they see, especially for social media. So calm the day. When the man getting white, the one no calm. When the one, so according to you, what's be the relationship between whom and them for inside film industry? I mean, whom and them.
Yeah. Anyway, the notion I say any side woman the problem will always there.
Yes.
But I never ever get the point because you didn't mean my light will not make your own shine brighter.
Nah, all that.
Because if all we need to do is to be professional and cordial.
Nah, all
we don't
that.
have
We're
to
not
be friends.
Friends, exactly.
Yes, we're not here for besties. So I don't understand unless they have a deeper deeper problem before any of these film thing came up. I don't understand it. I don't know how we come out. Because I'll talk say, okay, I get a few people then inside the industry, I won't decide say, come rain, come shine, don't not step on my set. Because they did something to me personally. You understand? But if I don't know you from Adam, because you be woman, I start beef you. It doesn't make sense. It's not logical. So inside the industry, but when you go into the detail of it, you don't get why. You need to understand why. Because no man, if you can't tell you, because I've asked, I won't lie to you. Some of the issues, some of our celebrities, sorry, let me not make it in quotes. Some of our celebrities, when they beef, you go ask them, but nobody can tell you properly.
The real reason.
Say, now why this me and the person the beef, now why that they vex with the person. But when it comes to that, it need to affect, I don't know about other producers, it need to affect me employing you. If I need you for something, because it's not for me, and the part this way, it affect the industry more. The fact say, okay, if I need information about you, forget you on my set, then I go ask different person. Because I don't know you, the person go start talk bad about you. Like for make me and not take you. Yes, that one now the problem where our industry get more. Pass the fact say people they fight against each other. Because it not necessarily mean say A and B they don't fight. But A go don't just hear some story for some side about you.
You will go to tell people.
You start telling yes, and I saw the girl, then I saw the one, they no work on. So not for me, now the part that way they kill the industry. Now why that they like say camps they don't form, because it's true as a producer, I go prefer for work with people the way I be comfortable with. So that go give me stress.
Yes.
But now why that it don't come across as though the industry don't get calms them. But to an extent, if people want to look to the side saying we want to work with people who will be comfortable with, it will make sense.
Yes.
You understand? And if you reach out to some people, the attitude they'll get, the first impression, might just tell you, okay, no, I'm not working with that person. Let me rather go to someone I've worked with before who is going to make my life easier. And in 2 to 3 weeks, I'm done with this thing. You understand? But they beef they outside.
They really they outside.
Yes, but if we can just be professional, hello, hi, we'll walk. Any man go his side, we'll survive.
All right, so we'll take some short break and then we'll come back. Me and Tessy will go on a Beta Torpoh.
Hi, Beta people, I bring you guys good news. So if you're in the USA, Canada, Ireland, France, or Spain, you can actually send money to the MTN mobile money account or Orange mobile money account of your recipient in Cameroon for free. What do you have to do? Just download the SendWave app. You can download the SendWave app on Google Play or on App Store and fill in your details, and that's it. Just because you're a better person, you actually get the chance to have $10 for free. When you're inputting your details, just use our promo code BETATEENS and your recipient in Cameroon is going to get $10 for free. So that's it. Download the SendWave app today and send money to your loved ones in Cameroon for free.
All right, Tessy, especially when you work for movie industry for Ghana and for Cameroon, what do you feel say be the difference between the two?
The distribution aspect for Cameroon, I think that the only thing that really hold me back.
That's true.
Because they make movies then, but because most producers, they need to put their movies out there because they need to they don't go make money from this thing. But things and they slowly turn around. They turn around, but I think they go better. It better.
It really better.
Now just distribution, the whole way back now, all that. Now the only thing that, because if you go on, we have the movies to put us on the pedestal. Now just access and for make money. We don't tire for make the movies, then we need to get money. So now all the industry don't decide for she don't focus on distribution. But at my problem, na seriously, what idea will get her now, na say for make money, we need for put in Nigerians them for our movies or the big faces. Now, true saying I find thing, but my purpose for come back for Cameroon as I want to sell the Cameroonian audience. So my mind never really settled with that idea. Say
you will bring Nigeria.
I for put Nigerian for my film. Or Ghanaian for make it sell. So I'm still battling. I still fight for myself with that one.
As you fight for where I come from.
Yes.
Tell me about, in short, I want to talk about the success where I come from. You know, in terms of, I don't say no go and give me figures because of course not that people can rob you. But in terms of monetary, this is like in terms of how much you spend and how much you make back, how it be there?
Oh no, I never make anything back.
From where I come from?
Yeah.
Oh really?
You know the count premiere money. Premiere you spend and
yeah,
spend.
you spend,
yeah,
yes.
So and the fact I never put the movie out there, I never make anything back because initially I want to put them on platforms in Cameroon, Cameroonian platforms. But I don't decide say no, this film will be na the film where it go enter Netflix when Nigeria no did it. I don't care if it takes 10 years or how many years. I go shoot film them after that one. People go only coach we say would they make film then they see the film them, no problem. But where I
you
come
don't take
from,
a challenge.
Yes. Where I come from will make it on Netflix.
Amen.
So.
Amen.
Amen. So I never make no money from the movie. Yeah, but fortunately, there was an award where we won and they gave us a financial prize, which is the first award I've seen where they actually give you money. And we were fortunate enough to win, and it was on the best educational film.
Okay.
They gave us some financial aid.
Wow. That's nice. All right, so as woman, as businesswoman, and as married woman, you know, you get your family, how it is for you? Because some people they feel, I mean, it'd be difficult for some people for juggle between being married, being a hustler, being a businesswoman, working, having your firm, having your line, your fashion lingerie line. So tell me about how you do for actually manage your family life and your work life.
My husband,
especially inside showbiz industry.
I'll give all the credit to my husband because the business aspect of everything I do, I hate it. I hate counting money. I hate talking about money. I hate negotiating money. So he's like my manager in that aspect. He does everything concerning finance, and I just focus on the creative part, which I think has helped me 70% in my career. So I'll give all the credit to him. He's a finance guy, he's the business guy, he's the management guy. And when he's more than me, I just go and cry to him. He takes care of that part. So I think having that support system has made it very easy for me to be able to juggle the life. And I think it can only get better from here. So
yeah. Okay, about the fact that you're inside showbiz, I be woman. Yeah, because some people they ever calculate my woman don't feel work for inside movie industry. That kind all that actor they go to see, all that, you know.
He's thanking God and blessing the stars every day that I'm not an actress. Because when you see actress in action, it's like,
Even though my woman, so
I cannot. So I just every time I tempt him, like, okay, no, I'll act inside the film. So he tell me so me I'll be in our capas. But I think that the fact that aspect is not there is helping because it's not easy to be truthful, not an easy thing. So I feel like talk say he be lucky for that side. But when it comes to the whole showbiz and living the show business life, you don't get problem, you don't get issue. The only thing I say, my event there no go ever call me. You don't like
it, all that in there.
Sometimes I have to force him, and sometimes he's like, I say for like where I come from, he was behind. He's the one who set up the backdrop. He set up the red carpet. So he does most of the hard work. Then he goes and he saps and he comes and he hides. So that's good.
Yeah, that's really good. All right. So besides the fact that you don't tell you work on other production, any other thing that we more expect from you?
Yeah, I want to romance. I think we are in need of a romantic movie in Cameroon. That kind of raunchy sex.
You mean that?
Yeah.
Now you think na?
No, I think I already did. I don't money to separate me from my goal.
Hey, that kind hot.
Yes.
Okay.
We need that.
We really need true. We need that.
That kind rated 20.
Hey, you mean that? I beg you go.
Now my next work but I work on a web series as well.
Wow. Oh, interesting stuff. All right. Before you go, we get some gifts for you.
Ha.
Yes.
I have an iPhone. My first iPhone. All right. Thanks to Beta Torpoh.
Yes, so and before the last thing I want to tell you, your better pineapple, like that pineapple for you way. When you remember
Let me see. Profit and salary no be meat.
Okay. Yes, that's true. All right. So, like I talked before, you be inspiration for inside industry. Not only because you be boss lady, but then you be that kind of boss lady way. Now your work the talk. Now from your work way, we know you. You know, it not be that because you be kind for social media, maybe for can show off. I didn't talk to people in the show na bad thing, but I just talk say you be that kind of exceptional boss lady. Now from your work, we know you. So I mean, what's be your advice for any young girl we one day like you? We want, you know, because people they for this, especially for this social media generation, plenty people they feel say for them for do what they get for do, some kind of life the way they need for live or some kind image the way they need for give for people. Because most of the people the way they you know for spotlight they delete. So like but you know they for that, you know, I mean you know be that kind of person way maybe they can't online, can talk say you don't go vacation, you know they say you go, but you know you can't post and say I'm in Dubai for example, or I did for you know. But you the work, when you do your movie, we will see the movie, we will see what they happen, we will see your work. So what's be advice for other young girl away, they one day like you?
I'll say focus on the goal.
Yeah.
Focus on the work. Focus on where you want to be. Sorry, that place where you think say, okay, now for there you deserve for be. And cut out the noise. Because at some point in my life, I be thinking, okay, I need for be present for social media for makeup. Or if people don't know me, my career no go blossom as much as I want them. But then I can't realize, say, no, social media actually distract me from my work.
Okay.
So if you be that kind of person where you know to where you want them for life, you go tone out the noise, you focus on that career where you want to build them, irrespective of the perception of other people.
Exactly.
You understand? Especially for the side for industry where likes and follows and all that matter. For build, let me say, a social media presence. You understand? Don't be saying a bad thing. No.
Yeah, not be bad thing.
Yeah, but it need to work for all man.
Exactly.
You might it might actually bring you down or it might derail you. For me, the thing be they bring me down because she don't think say, okay, you don't stay what I post on Instagram, eh?
I post now this picture.
I post this picture after I start stressed about caption. So for me, I had to put it aside. Once in a if you go for most of my posts no get caption. That's easier for me. I just come and put the picture if I want. If I don't, sometimes I go and delete it, and I'm like, okay. My career has to take the front stage, and really, I didn't really over talk about my work that much, which I think is something maybe I have to step up, or even me I not do, and maybe I'll find papers to even do it for me, because at the end of the day, I want my work to be out there. If I get into a room, you don't know me, but you know my work, I'm fine.
Comfortable.
Yes, that's perfect for me.
Okay. Thank you plenty for the time we don't spend on we.
Thank you
for the
too.
advice. Thank you for the inspiration. And we hope we'll get to see you again next time when you do that your film with the plan for us. We'll discuss
Well, you can't be that girl for me.
You'll send me up.
I beg. I need that. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.